Former FBI Director James Comey let loose on President Donald Trump and company, calling them weasels and liars after news broke that Trump would not honor the FBI's request to redact all names in the FISA memo. Now, Comey's getting a brutal surprise. Disgraced former FBI Director James Comey is officially unhinged. According to the Gateway pundit, Comey lit up Twitter with a nasty verbal assault on his political enemies, calling them heinous names like weasels and liars, while invoking the name of Joe McCarthy. All should appreciate the FBI speaking up. I wish more of our leaders would. But take heart, American history shows that, in the long run, weasels and liars never hold the field, so long as good people stand up. Not a lot of schools or streets named for Joe McCarthy, Comey wrote. All should appreciate the FBI speaking up. I wish more of our leaders would. But take heart, American history shows that, in the long run, weasels and liars never hold the field, so long as good people stand up. Not a lot of schools or streets named for Joe McCarthy. James Comey's pathetic tweet was obviously directed at the Trump administration and Republican lawmakers who revealed on Thursday, February 1, 2018, that no redactions would be made to the FISA memo prior to being released. I can't believe this man was director of the FBI for nearly 4 years. Trump's decision to sack this deep state hack couldn't have come a moment too soon. Apparently, I'm not alone in those sentiments. After Comey lost his mind on Twitter, a number of American patriots took part in delivering a nasty surprise he obviously didn't expect, as they smacked him with a brutal response. Below are a few of our favorite tweets. Twitter user Joey Man kicked things off with a statement we can all agree with, tweeting, "You are a totally political hack who obstructed justice." Joey's right. Why Comey insists on bringing further shame to himself and those around him is anybody's guess. Dennis Michael Lynch joined in with some very sobering truth. But Jim, history will also show the Obama era was a dark period in U.S. history where the rules were broken and government officials lied to the American people. Names listed will be Obama, Clinton, Lynch, and Comey. In other words, you are an asterisk, he wrote. Well said, Dennis. Comey probably hasn't had the truth spoken to him in a number of years. Another Twitter user named Imperator_Rex had one of my favorite tweets, which read, "Your crimes will be remembered for centuries after your tweets are forgotten, Comey. Americans will associate your name with the worst scandal in U.S. history. For generations. James Comey, a stain on American history. That's going to be your legacy. For good measure, Congress should draw up legislation with new checks and balances for the FBI and all other government agencies. The Comey Act would be a good name for it." Deplorable Basket Weaver wrote, "Shut up at Comey, you're a dirty cop who did a disservice to all Americans. A quivering man afraid of the wrath of the Clinton cartel. Now you want to act righteous in the 11th hour? The actions of a desperate man trying hard to clean his soul. Too late." My favorite tweet came from Tiffany Denny. "Comey, who are you calling weasels and liars? You drafted a letter about HRC letting her off before you even interviewed her. Practice what you preach, sir. You're just mad because you and your cronies got caught for being dishonest and deceitful," she wrote. I completely agree. Comey should fry for his part in helping Hillary Clinton get away with a mountain of crimes. James Comey deserves every last bit of backlash he's receiving for his criminal behavior. His relentless narcissism is typical of political elites. There is going to be a day of reckoning where every last deep state hack is exposed and prosecuted. I think Representative Devin Nunes said it best in his recent letter to the FBI, where he wrote, "Once the truth gets out, we can begin taking steps to ensure our intelligence agencies and courts are never misused like this again." Former FBI Director James Comey was part of the misuse of our intelligence agencies and courts. It's time for him to drop the Self-Righteous Indignation Act.